Ooh, I almost really did just spill the tea. Oh my god. Hey guys, welcome back to Part of My Imagination. My name is Jasmine, and as you can see in the title, I am going to be doing my first book review on my channel. I do plan on calling this series, if you haven't noticed, Spilling the Tea, because essentially that's what book reviews are. I'm gonna put this down, and don't call me out because there ain't real tea in here. It's only water because I didn't have time to go brew me some tea. But just know, yes, I'm spilling the tea. So, as you can tell from this title, I am going to be doing a book review for... Where's the book at? Okay, so the book that I'm going to be reviewing, if you haven't noticed already, is Studio Bones by Cassandra Clare. If you watched my wrap-up, you know I gave this book 2 stars. I did not enjoy this book. And yeah, I'm just going to do a review about it. When I put this book down, that's when the spoilers are going to hit. Because I'm basic and I follow what all the other booktubers are doing. So yeah. And because I don't want to hold this up the entire time and I'm just sitting here talking about it. So yes. But basically this book is about a girl named Clarissa or Clary, whatever you want to call her. Just regular teenage girl. She goes to this party or she's at a club with her best friend Simon. Love Simon. And she basically sees like this really hot girl, and she follows like this guy go into this back room, and she sees these group of people about to kill this dude, and she's like, whoa, hold up, that's crazy. She doesn't really know. She goes home, whatever, and then her mom like breaks it to her and says we're going on vacation or we need to get away, and she's super upset about it because she's supposed to be doing something. I can't even remember what she was supposed to be doing. It took me 4 months to read this book, so that should speak for itself. But basically, her mom gets kidnapped. She comes home and the house is completely destroyed. And she tries to find her mom. Now, while doing that, she gets thrown into this world with these people called the Shadow Hunters. And the people that happen to be those Shadow Hunters are the same people that she saw in the first club. So she just willy-nilly goes with these people and dives into her trying to find out her mom and finding out about this new society and how it connects to her, and so forth and so forth. That is the basis of this book. I didn't enjoy it because just Clarissa was so freaking annoying. I felt bad for Simon. Jace just got on my nerves. He's one of the guys that is a shadow hunter that was at the first club. And yeah, overall I just didn't like this book. I realized that it's a older book. So maybe that's why. I know everyone loves this book. Everyone's like trash for Cassandra Clare, but right now I'm just like, no girl, it's not for me. So yes, that is the non-spoiler version of my review. Now, I'm getting a little parched, so I need some tea. For this review, I did look up, because I used to have a book club. And I really enjoyed the book club discussion questions, but I'm going to do those at the end after I talk about my personal experience with the book. So yes, but let me pull out my lovely, if you haven't seen my video of my reading journal, go ahead and check that out. I'll have it up in the thing or description box. So, let's see. My book has the quality of writing. I've said this, I don't really know how to rate people's writing. Such a horrible writer that I don't really know how to rate it, but it was basic. Like, there was nothing fancy about it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. The pace was about a 4. And I gave it a 4 because, like, the book was moving along, but it just wasn't moving along how it should have, in my opinion. Like, it just, some things just didn't make sense. And that's one of the issues that I had with the book, because they would like, oh, we need answers from this person. We're gonna go there right now. No sleep. And then we get there, and then that person gives us everything that we want. Like, everything came so easy. There was no difficulties. Like, okay, yeah, they fought people and all this stuff, but there was no challenges for like anything. There was no challenge for anything. And like, I understand she set up so like when Simon gets turned into a rat, I understand why he got turned into a rat. And it didn't really even make the story more difficult. It just made it like where it lined up where she was supposed to meet the werewolves and things like that, just so later on Cassandra Clare had an excuse to say, oh, well, you were the werewolf that tried to attack me and I know you. And it was just all around like, what? Why did you have to turn Simon into a rat? It just doesn't make any sense. But either way, like, everything just, I didn't like it. Everything came too fucking easy. Too easy, excuse me. Plot development, I actually gave it a 7 out of 10, which you would think if I gave it a 7 out of 10, I would have enjoyed the book more, but no. Like, the story of what was happening and her learning about the past and stuff like that and why things happened, and the history of like the world building and things like that, that was actually well. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. Characters, I gave a 3 out of 10. Obviously. The only character I freaking liked was Simon, and even sometimes Simon's was like just mad freaking annoying. Like, Clarissa was just like, 1 minute she didn't want to do something, and then the next minute she did want to do it, and then she didn't want to do it, and then she just doesn't know, and then she goes and runs off in danger and it's like, I can't do anything, oh my god, and then like just makes the situation worse, and then people gotta look out for her, and then Jace is like distracted because he's trying to protect her because she can't do anything, and it just, and then Jace was just so arrogant and annoying, and I'm just like, you don't know why. You're just like, okay, you're saying you're this badass dude, but like, I don't understand. Where is it coming from? Yeah, and the characters just got on my nerves. Enjoyability, I gave it a 5. I don't really know why I gave it a 5. Maybe I should lower it, because clearly it took me 4 months to read this book. I didn't really enjoy it at all. It just really was just so annoying. Like, insightfulness, I gave it a 2. Yeah, there was no insightfulness to this book at all. Ease of reading, it was a simple read. It was just hard to get through because the characters got on my nerves, but I gave it a 5. And that is all from my journal of how I rated this book. Let's dive into this book review. One of the comments that I had, like I've always been saying, is that the characters are super annoying. So in my review, I said these characters were so annoying. They didn't have any growth. Clary is literally stupid. I understand being a teenager, but she just repeatedly did the same thing over and over again. Everything was given to her. So, and like by that I mean, they would go somewhere, like I said, and they would automatically get it, and there was like no struggles. There were like no hard challenges, nothing. Everything that they wanted. Oh, they needed the Mortal Cup. They got the Mortal Cup. Like, oh, we need answers from Magnus. We have answers. He did exactly what we wanted him to do. Like, all around, it's just like everything. Oh, we need this answer. Bam, here's the answer. Like, it was just, there were no challenges in that. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like that. And yeah, let's see. One of the biggest things that irked me about this book was that, like, not even 50 pages into the book, you know that Valentine is her dad. Like, literally, oh, your mom was married to him and she had a baby and ran off. And, like, obviously at the end they twist it around and say that Jace was that baby that died. Or, like, okay, no. This. Listen. What really freaking got on my nerves is because, like, it slapped dad, like, hey, Valentine is your father. No one can come to this conclusion that Valentine is her father. Hello. Your mother ran away, previously had a baby, and ran, or they don't even know that she had a baby before. She just knows that her mom had a baby and ran away from Valentine. Hello? That should tell me, if my mom ran away with a baby and I'm the only baby that she ever has, who is my dad? It was so infuriating. And the fact that they waited until the end of the story for her to realize, for Luke, why did Luke have to tell her that Valentine was her dad? You like, piece it together. Oh my god, she's so stupid. She's so, that, it irked me, as you can tell, it irked me so bad, like. And then, playing on the plot point, I already know spoilers for it, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you haven't read this series, but Jace. In the end, Jace automatically just, like, flips the script. Oh, this is my dad, and no, I seen him. This is my dad, and all this other stuff, and yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going to believe everything that he says, except for the fact of what I know. So, like, hello. But she completely just fights Clary on this, and, like, Clary is so worried about Jace finding out that she loves Jace that she doesn't even connect the dots that Valentine's about to set her up for a trap to go, oh, Clarissa's your sister because I'm her dad. She, like, didn't even think, like, the thought didn't even go in her brain and go, oh, Jace is my brother. She just kept thinking about, like, oh, I love Jace, and I was like, Clarissa, you're absolutely fucking retarded. And then Jace, like, he literally sat there and was like, yeah, this is my dad, and Clarissa, you need to stop, because, like, he's my dad, and he explained everything to me, so everything that he's ever done, just, like, forget about it, because he's my dad. And then Clarissa's like, hey, stupid, no, he's lying to you, you're a big dummy. And he, like, goes, okay, Clarissa, you said it, so now I'm just gonna change again and go, I want to kill you now. Like, make it make sense. This book is all over the place. The only plot twist that I didn't see coming was Hodge. Literally, that was the only plot twist that I did not see coming in this book. Just get my blood pressure up. Get my blood pressure up. Okay, let's talk about insta-love. I actually don't have a problem with insta-love, but I had a problem with it in this book. So maybe I do have a problem with insta-love. She literally just, like, falls in love with Jace in, like, 2 days. And I'm like, bro, he's not giving you anything to fall in love with. He's an arrogant fucking asshole. He doesn't talk to you. You know nothing about this guy except for, like, oh, my dad gave me this bird and he fucking killed it because I got too attached to it. Like, he has emotional things in his past, and he, like, freely kills people, and you don't even know if you agree with it or not, but you're like, I love you, Jace, oh my god. And then just, like, poor Simon, he, like, is about to confess his love to you, and then Jace knows Simon's in love with you and goes, oh, that's cool, I'm gonna hit on her. I don't even know the girl, but I automatically just have this crush. And then I feel like Cassandra Clare tried to like rush it and say, oh, well, we're going to use this as an excuse of Jace automatically just feels this type of connection to her. And yeah, like, and he's the reason why she's doing all this crazy stuff. And like, huh? Huh? And then it's kind of like the same where like Jace calls out Clarissa for not knowing that Simon was in love with her, but in the same breath doesn't realize that Alec is in love with him. Like, what? I'm confused. I don't understand. But, you know, that's, could you come on? That's all I'm gonna have for my thoughts on this book. I know this shit was all over the place, and it's whatever at this point. But now, hold on, my mouth parts because I've been talking. I'm just gonna read some of these discussion questions that I think were really interesting. And yes, it took Jace a matter of minutes to see that Simon loved Clary, so we can assume it was rather obvious. Do you think Clary honestly didn't know that Simon had romantic feelings for her, or do you think that she just subconsciously chose to ignore it? Now, for me, I 100% believe that Clarissa knew and she just chose to ignore it, because she actually says it in the book. She doesn't flat out say, I knew and I just ignored it. She just says like, okay, well, I realized that I guess I did know that he loved me, and it's kind of like, just like what she did to Simon was kind of just like fucked up. And then she just like kept calling him and asking him for stuff, and I'm like, bro, you just broke this dude's heart, and you can't tell me that. And this is like what pissed me off, because Cassandra Clare kept going back and forth between if she wanted Clarissa to love Simon or Jace, because honestly, the moment Simon starts like flirting and trying to get like Clarissa's attention, because automatically he sees Clarissa like falling for Jace, and he's like, I don't understand why, like, you don't know this guy. But he like instantly starts flirting with I can't remember her name right now, but the sister of Alec. But he just starts flirting with her and like, oh yeah, she's so pretty and blah 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 blah, trying to make Clarissa jealous. And Clarissa does get jealous. She literally gets jealous. She gets so upset, and she's like, oh, I'm just this bland girl, and she's so beautiful and pretty, and I don't know I'm beautiful. But then she gets jealous for Simon, and then you think, okay, well, maybe she does like Simon, and she knows Simon loves her. But then she's like, nah, I'm gonna let Clarissa love her brother. Make it make sense. Like, oh, poor Simon. Let's see. I have one here that says, in the beginning of the novel, Clary would turn away and close her eyes, even completely freeze in the presence of her danger. But by the end, she was keeping her eyes open so that she could see it all. Do you think that this is a result of the block wearing off, or the result of Clary coming into who she really is? I don't think it's either, honestly. I think that this person is misinterpreting what happened in this book. Okay, and I also got these questions from Book Lovers Book Club, Madeline, off of Tumblr. I just googled book review questions or discussion questions for it. But I don't think it's either, honestly. Clarissa, literally, no matter what, she went into the danger because she's a freaking idiot. Like, I know this sounds so wrong, but, and I just feel like I'm just trashing the book, but whatever. Fuck this book. She, like, threw herself in it. Like, I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, I know it's dangerous, but I don't want to leave you. But then would turn around and be like, oh, at least Simon's in the van, not getting hurt. She freezes every time. Literally every time she freezes. Like, when they go and try to find Valentine, or they go to, like, the building or whatever, the island, and they find him, she, like, is scared as shit. So just because she keeps her eyes open and watches it doesn't mean that she's like coming to any realization or the block is wearing off. She's still not doing anything. She's not fighting for herself. She's not hitting anyone. She's not doing nothing. Literally, like, the entire book, she does nothing. The only time she did something was like when she was gone. Oh, I'm stuck in this invisible box. Oh, look, Jace's thing is still in my pocket. I'm gonna break it. She does nothing to protect herself at all. She doesn't even try to kill Valentine. Like, she literally, I'm gonna kill him, and then does nothing to kill him. Literally, they have this whole fucking conversation, and Luke is the one battling it out, about to fucking die. She does nothing. And yeah, that's my... Yeah, I'm not even going to read any more questions because I know this video is getting really long. But that is my review. I know this shit was all over the place. If you have differing opinions, I know you do. Everyone loves this book. Like, City of Bones is like everyone's like not childhood, but like teenage, high school, middle school love. And that's me for Twilight. Like, Twilight, I love Twilight, so I understand why people love City of Bones, but it just wasn't there for me. And yeah, if you agree with me, let me know down in the comments. If you didn't agree with me, let me know down in the comments. Like, am I missing something? Am I just being too, like, hard on this book? I don't know. This is like my first 2-star book ever, so that speaks volume, because I love everything. But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and me just being a whole hot mess. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to always see my videos coming, make sure to hit the bell button and you'll see my face on your timeline every time I upload. If you didn't like this video, dislike it. Let me know. Let me know you don't like my content, sis.